one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Attack! Attack! Line 8! There's the line 80! Line 8!
First down throw, Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Yellow! Line 8!
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
I down these two! I down these two! I down these two! I down these two! Line 8!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 52 yards.
Let's go!
Motion man is Rice. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Allen. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Third and long. Okay, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready,
from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 right.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Big Lion.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, New Orleans.
Ready. Go. Ready,
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
ready up.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Stick it.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they go to work on 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Let go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Liking 18.
On second down, they'll run. And he's in! Touchdown, Saints. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Hardy now to add the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes is going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Saints 21, Chiefs 7.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Open right side is likely. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 31, here's second down and 6. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. They get 19 on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Going up top, and he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be.
That rain be annoying,
That's a missed opportunity.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Easy.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
57. Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow. Outside.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's deep to the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
24 yards. That's good for a Kansas City
Yellow.
Chiefs. First down.
Eye on these two.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Throwing
line.
from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Patrick to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one complete. Right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the Expedition.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. Daniels now on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Set. 3. Got me lying.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
And it's third down.
Third down and 9.
Dragon 60. Ready. 19. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds Likely, his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up first and goal.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one.
The Saints take
Through the
over
end zone
first
for
and 10
a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, break. Ready?
Motion man is right. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will go up by 7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Lount's another catch for his favorite target.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. Then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Once to his right. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball.
That ties the game, 35-35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. With John separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
This is 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out to his right. Off he goes. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. That ball intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll stick to the ground. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Go, Reed, go. Ready. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds. Left. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
44-yard attempt.
This one off the left upright and in. It's good. Incredible. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up.